Breaking tonight, the United States just suffered its worst Treasury auction demand collapse in years, and it happened while China secured the cheapest borrowing rates in its history. Global investors are pulling back, U.S. yields are surging, and the dollar's dominance is suddenly in question. This isn't just numbers on a chart, it's a seismic shift in global power. If you have a mortgage, a 401k, or even just a savings account, what's happening right now could hit you directly. Imagine your credit card company suddenly doubling your interest rate overnight. That's what's starting to happen to America's debt. And while America's borrowing costs jump past 4%, China just locked in record low 1.7% rates. Let that sink in. Beijing is paying less than half of what Washington pays to raise money. According to Bloomberg and Reuters, Beijing has been strategically cutting exposure to U.S. Treasuries for months, freeing itself from America's debt trap. Here's the hard data. At the latest 10-year U.S. Treasury auction, foreign participation dropped below 60%, the lowest in over a decade. Yields spiked to their highest level since 2007. Meanwhile, China sold $8 billion in sovereign bonds at rates so low, global investors practically fought to get in. When America loses its edge in the cost of capital, the ripple effects hit every corner of our influence. The dollar's role as the world's reserve currency is built on trust. If that trust erodes, so does our leverage in trade negotiations, sanctions, and even military funding. This is economic statecraft, and Beijing is playing the long game. So what does this mean for you? Your mortgage rate could climb another half point. Your retirement fund could see more volatility. Everyday goods could get pricier as the dollar weakens. This isn't abstract. It's your cost of living, your job security, your financial future. Mainstream headlines will bury this in the business section. But here, we break it down before it's too late. If you want the unfiltered truth on how global shifts are hitting your wallet, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. This story is still developing, and the next Treasury auction could decide if this was a warning shot or the start of something much bigger. Because when financial power shifts, it doesn't just come back. Click the next video. You need to see what happens when the dollar's crown slips.